Antes de empezar este vídeo quiero avisar a todos mis seguidores españoles y, bueno, hispanohablantes de que este vídeo va a ser mi primer vídeo en inglés. No os preocupéis, no todo el tiempo va a ser así, voy a intentar alternar inglés y español porque, no sé, últimamente me apetece más hablar en inglés que en español. Igual me ayuda a tener una audiencia más grande y además hay mucha gente que conozco que les gustaría mucho ver mis vídeos y que no pueden porque en español. Pero vamos, que aparte de eso, que no os preocupéis, que vídeos en español seguiréis teniendo, ¿eh? Dicho esto, ¡vámonos! Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great because I definitely am. I'm doing a little experiment with this whole language swap here on my channel. I feel like I was getting tired of the way I used to talk in Spanish and I don't know, didn't really like it anymore. And I also think that I can come up with a bunch of new stuff that I couldn't bring before, and I'm really excited to just like open up my sources and open up my, you know, audience. Since English is obviously the #1 language, at least here on YouTube, that I know, I guess. So to spice things up a little bit, I decided to just have like half my videos in English, half my videos in Spanish, and see how it goes. Maybe one day I'll swap completely to English, but for now, I'm gonna keep my old viewers satisfied, you know? But for now, this video is just gonna be exclusively in English because, well, I already told you why, so just without any further ado, let's jump into the subject. Oh my god, I always wanted to say without any further ado. I'm such a real YouTuber now. Oh my god. Okay, so as you can guys see in the title, I still wanted to keep the Spanish theme around because duh. So in this video I'm going to talk about how it is to be a Spanish person in Europe. You know, Spain, this country in Europe, it's right down there next to Africa. You know, I'm just going to put a map here, you can look at it right there. This is obviously a topic I'm really familiar with because I'm Spanish. Hello. Yeah, I have a lot of experience in this, especially because I lived in Paris, now I live in Holland, you know, it's just a lot of different countries. Also, of course, all of these countries have always something in common when it comes to speaking to Spanish people, so that's basically what I'm gonna bring up today. Alright, well, if I need to start with something, I'm gonna say that when a Spanish person meets a fellow European that's not Spanish, the first thing we are gonna get is the 4 or 5 sentences they all know in Spanish, which all happen to be the same in most of the cases. We can get a little tired of them. Here's a little demonstration of what it's like. Oh girl, you look tan, where are you from? I'm Spanish, yeah, from Madrid. Oh, Spain, España, caliente, sí. Hola, ¿cómo está, chica? Despacito. Dale más gasolina. It is honestly so funny to see all these foreign cuties expressing their most symbolic sentences of our beautiful language. That is, of course, Spanish, Castellano, yeah?
Es que es una realidad social informativa.
Well, moving to the next concern, I would like to point out the fact that about 1/3 of the people you talk to that are not fully Spanish, they're usually French or German or something like that. Yeah, about 2/3 of them, they also try to tell you that they are a little Spanish. So they're all like, oh my god, you're Spanish too? I cannot believe it. My great grandma was Spanish. And then we'd be like, oh, so you can speak Spanish, you spoke Spanish at home. Like, you Spanish, bro, come in here. And then they're like, well, not really, no, because that grandma of mine, she just moved to the States and she met my grandfather, and then when they had my mom, then just like they didn't really talk anymore in Spanish, and yeah, we never learned it. But I do understand a lot. Honey, you ain't Spanish! My god, damn. Okay, something that also happens to me quite a lot, and it might not even have to do with the fact that I'm Spanish and all of that, but I believe that the average height in Spain is much lower than the rest of Europe. Maybe not Portugal or Italy, but you know, everyone above the Pyrenees, how do they call it in Spanish? Is Pirineos. You know, the mountains at the top of Spain. Let me show you a map. There you go. Well, everything above that is 2 heads taller than you, and I don't understand it. I feel so small whenever I travel or move to another country, which is my case. Yeah, I'm not really sure in what position we're at right now, but I can put you a little chart somewhere, and you'll see that we're possibly way below, I don't know, Dutch, German, Swedish, Norwegian, French people, all of that. It's just, yeah. There's also the fact that I'm 5'2", I'm kind of like extremely short when it comes to these kind of situations. Maybe it's not the fact that I'm Spanish, but I'm just letting that out, okay? It doesn't really matter. Because it's my channel and I say what I want, baby. I think this video is getting a little short, but here's my last concern of them all, which is the one that gets me especially mad. And it's the fact that Northern Europeans think that we're poor. And it's really annoying because, I don't know, as many of you might know already, in 2008 there was a huge
it's a huge problem.
Crisis in, well, all over the globe, but Europe, and it especially hit real hard Spain. Should I show you more charts? This video is all of our charts, and today we're educating ourselves, okay? Educate yourself with Palmy. Spain was fairly touched by this thing, and it's kind of still recovering from it, whereas the other countries are like better right now. But this makes all of the other Europeans think that we are a third world country. They think that we're dying of hunger. They think that absolutely no one has jobs. They think that buildings are falling down because we cannot afford to. Girl, what? What do y'all think? We just eat and sleep all day and do nothing? That's partly true, but do you think that's it? You're just mad because you don't have our good vibes and good weather. I'm just saying. Real talk, this can get really annoying because you can be talking to a random person, to a Swedish guy or girl, you can be talking to a Danish person, French person, Dutch person, German person, like anything like above, you know, the Pyrenees, you know, all the way up there. And they just, you can feel how they feel better than you just because their country is doing better than ours. A lot of Spanish people get out of the country just like to go study, go explore, you know, same as a lot of people. And they just think that we're leaving our country because there's no jobs and no money, which, okay, some of that might be true because maybe what you like to do is not the most demanded profession in Spain, but I mean, it's not like it's impossible to find a job and build a life in Spain. It's not true. Yeah, most of them just think that Spain is some sort of beautiful vacation resort where everything is perfectly settled for tourists, but then life is not possible. And honestly, I think they're really cute because then you go to Spain in the middle of August, you know, whatever, in Marbella, Ibiza, anywhere in the south or at the beach, wherever, and then you can find all of them redder than the lobsters that they ate last dinner, obviously overpriced because, I mean, Spanish people makes so much fun of these kind of tourists because they're everywhere and they trash everything and they think that they're the kings of the world and they do balconing and then they dine San Fermin and all of that kind of stuff. You know, you're not ready for the Spanish life, that's all I gotta say. Okay guys, I really hope you liked that video I made, you know, first video in English, and it's not the easiest thing ever. For all the new people here, hello, thanks for watching, and then for all the people that I already know, in person that are just curious and glad that I'm finally doing something in English, well, hello, hi, tell me what you think. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Go give it a big thumbs up if you like it, do the same if you don't, of course. Go write a beautiful comment and just share with all your friends and give all the love and the support that you can. And yeah, peace out. Suscríbanse! I'm never changing that outro, I'm sorry. Gotta stay in Spanish. It means subscribe.